Happy Monday morning. I want to come on real quick and tell you about a few videos that I plan on doing within the next week or so on helping us homeschool moms get ready for this coming homeschool year. We need to be of an encouragement to one another, and we need to help one another along with this journey. Don't feel like you're alone. We all have our downfalls, and we all have our ways that we need to work on our individual selves, and so I wanted to help you know some ways that helps me along with the journey. I have 17 years down in homeschooling, and I have 11 more to go unless the Lord leads otherwise in any way. And even with that many years under my belt, I still don't have it down pat. Not yet. And I don't know if I'm going to have it down pat. That's what counts us as human, and only God is perfect. But in God's ways, He can help us in our ways. And so I wanted to talk a little bit on how to begin your homeschool days and how to spend our time and to start thinking about how to spend our time. First of all, we need to make sure that each hour counts in our days. We only have 24 hours in a day, and we really need to work toward making sure that those hours count, especially if you have a large family or if you have special needs children. There's some people out there that have special needs children. There's many people who minister in their churches with teaching Sunday school or in the music ministry or whatnot. Or you might help with the elderly people. You might have sick people in your family that you have to help along the way, or elderly neighbors. But we need to make sure as busy moms that we can make each hour count. And that doesn't mean that you have to be busy each hour. The Lord wants us to rest, and He wants us to have our quiet time too. That will help prepare us to be better at doing what the other things are that He has for us to do. So I want to read a scripture passage to you. It's Ephesians chapter 5, verses 14 through 17. Wherefore He saith, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Us as homeschool moms, we need to know what the will of the Lord is for our lives. We cannot go into this blindly. We have to have a vision of what the Lord has set before us. You can't get up and just go through the motions. We have to have a purpose in our life. We have to be diligent in our hours and in our days. And so I'm going to talk tell you a few ways that helps me to be more diligent in ministering to my family and even outside of the family, especially when it comes to homeschooling. First of all, the night before, I'm getting ready for the next day already. I'll look at my calendar, see if we have any doctor's appointments, if I need to take anyone anywhere. And I'm also looking at my schedule for the next day, preparing my mind for the next day ahead. And I'm also looking at our menus. You know, as homeschool moms, we don't feed our children just one meal a day. We have 3 meals a day that we have to worry about. And even moms who send their children off to school, some of them pack their breakfast or lunch, or, feed them breakfast, supper, and lunch too. So this could apply to them. Have your clothes laid out the night before. When you check your calendar, think about what you need to be wearing the next day. Whether you're just staying home, you can wear work clothes, or whether you're going to town, you might want to wear something a little bit more presentable, or whether you are going to church. Of course, you want to dress up and look nice when you go to worship. So have in mind what you're going to wear the next day. Check your calendars and check your chores to see what needs to be done. As you know, in my prior videos, I have our tasks set out throughout the week on on rooms that I work on each day. Today's Monday. I'm going to work on the living room today. For instance, when I got up first thing this morning, I got up, I made my coffee, I got dressed. After James was done working or using the restroom and getting ready for the day, and I was finished getting ready for the day, I went ahead and tidied up the bathroom. And then as I moved through the bedroom, I made up the bed and picked up just a few things, and then I moved into the living room and tidied it up. By that time, it was time to make breakfast and get the children up. And so it's good to have a pattern to your day and work toward those tasks. So the same thing with your children. You can have them to lay out their clothes as well. And so my 8-year-old, she's very good at this. She'll put her clothes out for the next day. She'll say, "Mama, what do we have to do the next day? Are we going to church? Is it a church day?" Because she still gets confused on her days. And so I'll say, "Yes, tomorrow's Sunday. Go ahead and lay out your clothes." And she's very good at that. The others I still have to remind, but it's good to go ahead and try to get those habits in place while they're young and teach them about having a pattern set for their day. So anyway, this is the first part of what I hope to share with you on what helps me when I am on track have a good homeschool day and a good homeschool year. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and try to think about redeeming the time, having a pattern to your days and to your hours. Make every minute count. And love on those babies, and have a good day, mamas. Bye.